What's up, everyone? This is Killer VZ2, and this is another weekly update video. I've usually been showing multiplayer in the background here, but I figured I'd change it up. Focus a little more on some single player stuff this week. But don't worry, there's definitely going to be still multiplayer stuff coming out. This is Dying Light, and in fact, it's actually the Dying Light DLC that gives you two quarantine zones. The first is rather similar to the other ones, kill a bunch and, close up some holes. And the second one is actually like a really cool haunted house. So I'm only going to show a little bit of the second one, not to spoil anything for anyone to play. But yeah, let's get into the actual meat of this video. Starting with, the channel's progress and activity. This week, quite frankly, was better than the past month and a half combined. I started this week with 14 subscribers. At the time of making this video, I'm at 25. My videos went from getting, on average, out of all of them, probably like, definitely less than 10 views a video to, closer up to, I have a couple that are over 20. And, it's consistent. Like, I have a lot of them, pretty much everything except the videos I put up the last day or so, are like in, the high teens, which before this, I was putting up videos, some of them sitting at never getting any views, getting a couple views here and there. But, there was some big surge on, Twitter. Got a lot of followers on Twitter, which probably led to a lot of people coming and check out my YouTube. So, thanks to all you guys subscribing. This will show, obviously, still, overall and, not retrospect, in, the grand view of things, this is still, an extremely small channel, but, it's just, you gotta recognize something pretty cool when it happens, and, I basically doubled my channel size this week, so, I will definitely take it. I've said in several videos before, if it's bigger than it was last week, or even honestly, if it's not smaller than it was last week, I'm happy, and keep doing this stuff, keep working on my video quality, all that stuff, social networking, on Twitter and stuff, a little more active this week, a little more consistency on video uploads this week. I'd say this is probably the most videos I've uploaded in a week, or I should say last week, since this is the start of a new week. But it's pretty cool to see that kind of 100% channel growth in a week. And for anyone else that's this is going slow, this is just proof that you can't really anticipate it. I had a couple weeks there where I'm just no subscribers, very few views and stuff, and it's just you can't control it. So just keep pumping out videos, and people will eventually find your stuff. And I'm hoping, most likely, again, like I said, cyclical, probably won't have a great couple weeks, but I'm hoping stuff like this will kind of come and go, and slowly but surely get bigger, get some more people to see my videos and stuff. So yeah, let's talk about what my plans are for the week, like I do in all these videos. I'm gonna go shoot for last week. I was really trying to pump out a lot. This week I'm really gonna shoot for the one video a week, which I think is very manageable. So yeah, you got the weekly update today, a couple Dominate videos. I've got kind of a new-ish idea. It's basically like one of these update videos where in the free time I always talk about something extra, where I think I'm just gonna make a video a week where I just do that, about as long as these. I'll be shooting for like 10 minutes, but I won't have to go through the spiel of my plans for the week and all that kind of stuff beforehand, so it'll be able to get a little more in depth in the subject. And I think this week, Wednesday, I'll talk about how I feel about the Order 1886. Some mixed thoughts about that from other people, and throw my 2 cents into it. Wink wink, which is I think what I'll call the videos. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Just like last week, Tuesday and Friday I'll be streaming. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I will be showing Dragon Ball Z, or well, it's Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I always say Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, but it's Dragon Ball Xenoverse. The new MMO-ish Dragon Ball game. It looks amazing. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, and you know, in the weeks to come, you'll probably see some videos from me as well on that. Friday, I'm not sure exactly what I'll play. Maybe some more Dragon Ball Z if I'm, you know, totally addicted to it. Maybe a different game. So check that out on Twitch. What else? Gun Mistakes video will be up Friday. It's either going to be a Halo one. I haven't done a Halo video in a while. Or maybe I'll finish up the Far Cry 4 one. We'll just have to see. Friday's, you know, almost a week away, 5 days from now. So I got time to think about it. Well, I don't have a whole lot of time because those videos, out of all the videos I make, those Gun Mistake ones take the longest. So yeah. Got some free time here. So, you know, like I said, I'll do what I usually do, and this will be kind of what I do in the, you know, my 2 cents video this week, which I hope to be a mainstay. Talk about a little subject here, and like I said, I'll be focusing on single player a little bit this week, so I figured I might as well just talk about Dying Light, how I feel about it. Only have a couple minutes here, but, you know, just real quick. This will be nothing, you know, I'll go in much more detail with the order. But Dying Light, compared to Dead Island, and I love the Dead Island games, both of them. Well, I guess there's that Escape Dead Island game out I haven't played, but I might check it out at some point. I didn't hear great things about it, but you know, I've disagreed with reviews before. But the 2 main ones, Dead Island and Riptide, I, you know, loved. Spent a lot of time playing with friends and stuff. So yeah, Dead Island, love Dead Island. Compared to this, Dying Light on a technical level is better in almost every way. Better graphics, smoother frame rate, less glitches than the Dead Islands, but still, it's not a Techland game without glitches. Some of the achievements and stuff were broke, although some of them are starting to unlock for people like me. A couple of them have locked that have been stuck. You know, voice acting, leagues above the Dead Island games. The story, I think, is better. It's more focused. I guess a negative, and I do not like giving games scores. I never like that. I like kind of like here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like, mash them together into some sort of thing. That kind of deal. Not all negatives are equal to all positives, that kind of thing. So like a positive is, you know, technically speaking, better voice acting, better graphics, smoother, better story. A negative might be less replay value because there's only one like class. I'm using air quotes here, but you only have one character. It's not like Dead Island where it's like made for 4-player co-op. I mean, the game is made for co-op. Don't get me wrong, but you're not each a different class. So that kind of hinders replay value a bit because you'll just be doing the same exact thing again. No real moral choice kind of deals. Yeah, lower level cap. You have 3 skill trees, but, you know, overall it doesn't take anywhere near to get to, like, level 70 you could in Dead Island. Weapons, melee weapons and stuff, probably about as varied. Less guns, which, on the one hand, is good, just because, you know, they're really focusing on the melee. But there's just oddly few types of guns. There's, like, 3 pistols, 2 rifles, and a shotgun. But, what else? I guess a positive would definitely be the free running. The grapple hook, the normal just climbing about. Your overall movement in general, leagues above Dead Island. So, you know, there's just a couple thoughts on Dying Light. You know, to sum up, thoroughly enjoyed the game. Just a couple hiccups, you know, glitch-wise and replayability. But other than that, absolutely loved the game. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about Dead Island. Check out my other videos, and I will see you later.